My partner Fiona and I interviewed Dr. Hansen because she had a club called Sprint which focuses on global warming. So we agreed to interview her and get her insight on global warming, especially from someone who knows a lot more about the situation than we both do. What is global warming? Global warming is an increase in the Earth's atmosphere, usually related to greenhouse gases and other pollutants. For example, car pollution. The Arctic Circle has already risen 3 degrees. No more ice equals radiation waves to not hit and reflect off the ice and instead hit the water, warming it up and causing it to expand. In the bottom photo you can see this, as the first picture is ice, as only 10% of the radiation gets into the water, and 90% back up into the sky, whereas in the other photo, 94% of the radiation goes into the water and 6% back up into the sky. The top left photo is a picture of permafrost, which is the subsurface layer of soil that remains frozen throughout the whole year. So during our winter time, the solid ground is somewhat what it's like. Here's a picture of the Arctic spiral, which is a graph that shows the ice melting. You can see the ice getting lower and lower, closer to zero, but in September especially, which has always been the lowest, you can see it really close to zero, and scientists are now predicting how long it will take until it is zero. Greenland's ice sheet. If Greenland's ice sheet melts, scientists believe that sea levels will rise 20 feet, causing many places on Earth to go underwater. Weather changes in greenhouse gases. Due to global warming, weather patterns will start to change. Storms, heavy periods of rainfall, while intense drought in between are expected to be frequent as global warming increases. As the Earth continues to become warmer, more greenhouse gases are released, causing more ice to melt, and the Earth's temperature to rise more than the current amount it already is. Positive feedback versus negative feedback. Positive feedback is when initial warming is increased. Negative feedback is when initial warming is reduced. Where will global warming affect us? Everywhere, some places more than others. For example, Venice and Miami will both be underwater, whereas Pittsburgh will be above. When we talked to Dr. Hansen, we learned a lot about the Arctic Circle, which we talked about earlier in the presentation. She also taught us about what the sun's radiation will do to the water, making it warmer and causing changes in weather patterns. For example, El Nino and El Niña. We also learned about Greenland's ice sheet and how it will play a huge role with rising waters, especially within the United States and Europe.